Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
If you're looking for options, Peter, then you're looking at Darwin Núñez, because he offers loads. A real physical presence who's always going to offer you an out ball. But I think what's impressed many people in recent times about him is the pace he can actually bring to get in behind opposition defences. And that doesn't mean he'll actually hold his position centrally. He loves to go and drift to either flank, and he can easily take on a fullback and beat him.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Not the most accurate pass. Silvestre. O'Shea gets a foot in and wins the ball. Silvestre just loves to go forward whenever he can. And the shot! Goal, England! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Looking for the run. Timber picks it up out wide. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played into space. Oh, that's clever.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. First quarter of an hour gone. That's a lovely pass. Shapes to shoot!
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Lopez. Cleared without hesitation. Silvestre is onto this. Big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mendes is there and he can get that clear. England are looking to go forward now. He's got away. There's the shot! Bastoni. Foden. That's an imaginative pass. Dani Olmo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Chips it through. Timber. Foden makes a dash for it. Mbappe. And it's Gerrard. Dani Olmo. Nice looking ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He is through here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And here's Van Basten. Goes for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Silvestre goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Now it's Dani Olmo. Foden. Searching pass he's played there.
Paris Saint-Germain truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And it's O'Shea. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Firmino, renowned for his long-range shooting. Foden.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! Same again, same outcome.
Paris Saint-Germain really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And here's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rodri. Now it's Gerrard. And here's Nunez. Looking to shoot! And there's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is indeed the final act.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And so the action is resumed.
I think it'll be fascinating to...
Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. Silvestre plays it short. England have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Foden. Now it's Lopez. Firmino really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Look at the space here. And he's really put himself on the line here. Kukçu. Now Timber. Foden. Timber has the space to scheme. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Aimed beyond the defence. Real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Paris Saint-Germain get their fourth corner. Verbi! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
He has found the way through. Great vision. It's a sweeping cross. England can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Lampard gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
Now, that's what you call a luxury addition, to be able to summon someone of this calibre.
Opts to play it back. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning.
Can he finish? Well taken goal. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands.
Shot, surely! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Xabi Alonso gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways or this referee could soon change his status.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
It's a throw-in.
Attention, changement.
Howson gets across to intercept that. Lampard. Can he get it through? There will be a throw-in. And it's Lampard. Oh, it's come loose. It's a goal kick. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Bellingham has got himself a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
Paris Saint-Germain making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Raul! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Raul deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Paris Saint-Germain are making a change. After this, just one opportunity. Takes a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the comeback is complete. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Good read, needed to be.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Batistuta. Saliba with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Saliba has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card. That pass isn't the best. Schmeichel punts it upfield. João Neves. Lampard. Ambitious ball here. And he welcomes it in. Great chance! And that's a sharp finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one, well, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain have been handed a game-changing chance. Drama over the penalty spot. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 24. À sa place, le numéro 20.
Paris Saint-Germain have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Paris Saint-Germain look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
It looks to be the correct call, Peter, and in the circumstances it really had to be.
Always goal side. Roll has been caught there, it's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Il y aura 6 minutes de temps additionnel.
Now is this the final assault? Shevchenko proves... And Shevchenko! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The message is simple, defend this with your lives. They've played it short. O'Shea receives it in a good position here. He leaps for it! And that's in! We thought they were done, but never say never! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Look, there has to be...
And that'll be the end of that. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. What are you making of this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, I can tell you, Peter, that I actually always like playing in this formation because as a wing-back, you get more freedom to go forward. As an orthodox full-back, you had to be more selective in the runs you made. The back three should be able to deal with certainly one up.
Cruyff! Against the crossbar. Oyarzabal. Can he get it through? And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Looking to play him in. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
And it's Caicedo. Figo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's picked out the run. An uncompromising challenge. And we have our very first corner. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Oyarzabal. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Oh, perfectly measured that. Always goal shot. Real chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Kokchu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Odense really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can.
Can he finish? It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's been played through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Figo. Oh, they could break here. Ball played for Rijkaard. Oh, there's a probing ball. Mateus. He is just caressing the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Lopez. Nice bit of trickery. Pass somewhat off target. Vermeer, never out of the action for very long. Now it's Van Basten. Cruyff. Now it's Lopez.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free. And the shot's... And a chance! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Paris Saint-Germain really could have done without this. So we're ready to go. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And it's made its way to him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's intervened well there. And here's Lopez. Header! And he's straight offside. And it's Cruyff. And here's Oyarzabal. Well, now he's having a shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he doesn't half hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Cruyff quietly revving up. Vermeer. Well, no joy this time. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Hello attendees, this is
Well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. Back on the way then. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Nicely weighted ball. It's Van Basten! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Mateus. Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pepe deals with that comfortably. That's put paid to the danger. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Alvarez. That ball looks a good one. Oh, can he finish? And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, good-looking ball. He's found space here. Oh, that's superb. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Strong running down that left flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Basten! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Van Basten is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution on the field.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now.
Number 20, Gerd Müller. Number 17, Vigo. Coming on the field.
Gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Van Basten being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Ronaldinho. Caicedo. That is a great pick out. Goes for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Van Basten has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
So, third corner of the game. Van Basten! Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain presented with a golden opportunity here. The keeper doing his best to put him off. He has spurned it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Ronaldinho! Raul, Pullet kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Great vision. That's an imaginative pass. Pepe. More and more pressure on the ball here. He's found a way through.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's beaten the last man. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Paris Saint-Germain have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
A big, deep breath. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Substitutions taking place.
So here comes a substitution. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, been awarded the penalty is one thing now, but finding the net under so much pressure at this stage of affairs is another. So a big well done from me, certainly, for him keeping a cool head.
Ronaldinho going face-to-face. Ronaldinho! And that could have brought them level.
Ronaldinho clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Now it's Raul. He's got away. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kill it, Soy! No, couldn't quite control it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Paris Saint-Germain get their fourth corner. Cleared away.
Paris Saint-Germain really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Shapes to shoot! And it's Ronaldinho. Played out wide. Back towards the middle. Paris Saint-Germain close now to seeing this one through to the end. Rijkaard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. There will be 4 extra minutes. And that's been intercepted. Raul. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He's going to be disappointed with that. Kukçu. Looking for options for movement. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Paris Saint-Germain pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needs... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And so, a wonderful view of this most hallowed turf. A truly special feeling, no matter who is playing at Wembley. Wembley Stadium, connected by EE. So things are underway.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. And it's made its way to him. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Messi. Bellingham. And Caicedo. Couldn't squeeze it through. Martinez. And here's Haaland. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Caicedo. That pass isn't the best. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's having a go! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Yehi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Haaland. Decent chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Tries to play it through. Good ball, good take. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Kachu! Oh, super goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That was beautiful, something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Yehi does well to get it back. Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi, he's found the way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Foden, knocks it into space. Bellingham, oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Martinez, the ball's gone astray. Now it's Haaland. Great vision. Vinicius Junior, he's picked his way through. Cross goes in there. Towering header. It's a goal. Back within 1. They have them in their sights again. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Just 1 in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
It's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Haaland. Bellingham. Oh, it's Van Basten. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Chance! It's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Paris Saint-Germain go up by 2 and are looking good. Tries a shot! And no mistake! Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's gone for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the cross comes in. Bellingham. Chance here to counter. Tacho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's been shifted off it. Pass somewhat off target. Salah. Played back. And here's Vinicius Junior.
There will be 3
Now it's
minutes
Van
added
Basten.
time.
Aimed beyond the defence. He can run onto that. Oh, that's fabulous. Searching pass he's played there. Looking for a runner.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nice control. And it's De Bruyne. Brilliantly cut out. Kukçu. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Paris Saint-Germain are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And this is Messi. And Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he was quick to react. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it.
There's the shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Madrid
Messi.
can now introduce
Number
the first of their
21.
substitutes.
Vinicius Junior.
Paris Saint-Germain visibly comfortable,
23.
now up by 3.
Haaland. Coming on the field.
Bellingham.
Number 14.
Can he get on the end of this?
Number 13. Luis
Probing
Diaz.
pass.
Number
Oh, important
18.
interception.
Mbappe.
Oh, they could break here. Timber promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Foden is flagged offside. Schmeichel claims comfortably. And he welcomes it in. Diaz is onto it in a flash.
7,559.
Diaz. Passing is crisp and sharp. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's got away. That is a brilliant interception. And he's heaved it away.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's...
Bellingham! And it's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. This is a gloriously greedy performance. Now it's De Bruyne. Kukçu. And he's quick to snatch it back. Martinez. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's De Bruyne. He's having a pop! Madrid have their second corner now.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Gay. Number 51, William Pacho. Coming on the field, number 6, Matthias Delict. Number 5, Zabani. Substitution.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Oh, played through for the wide man. Timber. Drills one in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. Bastoni cuts it out. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Raul. And he's managed to gift it back. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Caicedo. He's found a way through. And the finish! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
And he's taking no chances there. That's going wide left. Van Basten. Oh, shooting chance! Serginho clears without hesitation. Now it's Diaz. He is through here. Big chance! Oh, he's been caught on it, and he's following up.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Diaz. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking for the run, and he shoots! Oh, almost a sixth! That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. And now the breakaway. Kupchu is always looking to break lines. There will be 4 extra minutes. De Bruyne. That is good strength. Threads one in. It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. And it's De Bruyne. Yamal, he has found a way through. Gets a good foot in there. And that's that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Manchester United.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way.
Giuseppe Bergami, certainly one of the fiercest opponents I've had the honour of facing.
Well, one of Italy's finest and surely anyone's fiercest opponent. A master of everything defensive, Jim, and you, as you mentioned, faced him on the international stage.
Yeah, and his quiet and calm demeanour was the perfect disguise for that steely leadership. We knew we were in for a battle against him.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Nesta gets it away. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Lopez. And that is masterful defending. Rooney. Could move up a gear here. Nice looking ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Yaya Toure. Ronaldinho. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Plays it across. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Bellingham getting this one clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, now here's a good battle. Cristiano Ronaldo! Foden. Oh, well measured. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Changement en cours.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. That is ended up in no man's land. Played into space. Bastoni cuts it out. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Kaka.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Kaka. And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Timber can clear it away. Driving on and making good progress. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Lopez. He can run onto that. There's the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Now it's Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Throw in. Shoots! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's in on goal.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And they've got rid. And they're back on the ball again. Tries to play it through. And the finish! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Yes! They are purring, truly purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
And now he has two. A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Bellingham. Kukçu. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Caicedo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Kukçu.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Yaya Toure.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now it's Foden. And for the first half, that is that. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Paris Saint-Germain are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. So straight into the second half. Has a look and plays it forward. Yaya Toure. Now it's Kaka. Now it's Bellingham. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's there to get it away. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Van Basten. That's good running with the ball.
There they go, hunting again.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Fermin tries to pass it through. Brilliantly cut out. Yaya Toure. Pass somewhat off target. Caught offside that time.
Attention, changement.
Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play. Paris Saint-Germain looking close to untouchable here at 3-0. It's played through for him. It's Adriano! And he's stuck it away. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United is having a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Paris Saint-Germain have their 3rd corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Mbappe. And they can counter here. Driving on and making good progress. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Lopez. And the shot's on here. Yaya Toure. Foden. Adriano. Can he spark a counter here? Looking for the run. That ball looks a good one. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Lopez. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Just eases him off the ball. And he plays one through. No, that's been intercepted. Yaya Toure. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that.
Real chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Schmeichel trying to keep this in. And it's Fletcher. Great vision. Vermeer. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. He's through here. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous demande toute votre...
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Manchester United.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Clarence Seedorf, Jim, a player of immense intelligence and relentless brilliance.
Yeah, he is the total midfielder, Peter. He's essentially a 10, an 8 and a 6 all in one. His tactical intelligence, his athleticism, his reading of the game, ball-winning capabilities make him a one-man counter-attacking unit.
Now he's got space here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for options for movement. Caicedo. And it's Lopez. Silvestre. And this is Van Basten. Caught offside that time. Nicely shaped ball. Eto'o. That is great defending, so alert.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Seedorf has given away a free kick. Seedorf has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Van Basten. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Aimed beyond the defence.
Hazard clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And it's Seedorf. And here's Azar. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space. And that could set him on his way. Lopez. He's got away. Kokchu. Now that looks a decent... And a chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. Seedorf with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a promising position. Cannavaro with the clearance.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Eto'o. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's aimed into the middle. Oh, good effort! He will be livid with himself. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And it's Van Basten. Kokchu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Manchester United are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Pullet charging forward, the ball at his feet. Schmeichel punts it upfield. Mackay! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Towering header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Impressive jump! No, not the best of headers.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked it up out wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Kokchu. Now Foden. Van Basten. And it's Lopez. Foden. And Caicedo. Vermeer with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Une minute.
And it's Caicedo. Has a look and plays it forward. And the counter is on. And this is Eto'o. He's found a way through. Silvestre. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So neither side has found a way through yet.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Cross to the back post.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Mackay. Played into space. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Long ball upfield. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's made its way to him. Closing shapes to shoot! It's bounced back off the post. Deftly away. Azar. And it's Azar. It's played through for him. Shot a goal! And again! Goal! It is the pick-me-up they all longed for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Le numéro 11.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc.,
Le numéro 22.
they can still turn this round, I think. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! And a neat finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And very quickly, the substitute. It's Azar! Oh, my word, that is quite something. He's got himself an absolute peach. And they've got their lead back. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 23.
Paris Saint-Germain making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Manchester United with the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That's a good ball.
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Tries a deft little ball. It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham. That's destined for the flank. Tries to play it through. Bellingham! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Kukçu. Great vision.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Ambitious ball here. Ferdinand getting this one clear. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Paris Saint-Germain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bellingham. And here's the chance to counter. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Eto'o.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Tries one from range. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
So we have
20,
movement on both
à sa
benches.
place, le numéro 24. Changement. Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
4 extra minutes added on. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. That looks a cracking ball. There's the shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Manchester United have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And time is up. Paris Saint-Germain were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning.
Chers spectateurs, je vous...